Good morning, guys. So I know I told you I'd push out directions for you this morning, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It's super early. It's like 6 in the morning right now. So I know today in Read 180 it says that we're gonna do lesson 5. I'm gonna go ahead and have you skip that. That's a lot of how things work in the classroom now that we're really getting into this reading program. And it's how you do your rotations, your small groups, stuff like that. So I don't want you to try to work on the book pages without being able to kind of see how we're physically moving around the room and how the stations work. So I'm going to go ahead and do that with you whenever you come back. But for the reading inventory, the link, it should be the next thing in your module. The link should work. You're going to log in with your Read 180 username, which should be your S25, followed by your last name and part of your first name. And then your password should be your lunch pin. You were able to log into this on the reading app last week with me, so hopefully everything still works from there. But I wanted just to give you the book instructions from the reading inventory. That way you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing on it. And if you have any questions during second block, please email me on Canvas or on like my school email on Outlook, and I'll try to hop on Zoom or get you through the process if you're struggling. Also, if it doesn't work, do not worry. It doesn't work. I know technology can be technology, and we will get you caught up when you come back to school. So talking about the reading inventory, I just want to read the directions straight from the book that I'm going to give the rest of the class. It says, this is different from most other tests you will take in school. The reading inventory uses technology to adjust the level of challenge according to your responses. When the computer has enough information to assess your reading level or Lexile score, that's kind of your A, B, C, D, or those numbers that you might have used in middle school, the test ends. It usually takes about 20 minutes to complete, but since the test is untimed, you can take as long as you need. So please take as long as you need. Now I'm going to review some just testing strategies with you and make sure you kind of really listen up to these because some people don't know them because they don't realize it's an option for them. So read your directions carefully and make sure that you understand the directions before beginning the test or answering a question. Next one is important. Use your skips on the reading inventory. You are given up to three skips without it penalizing you. So if you don't understand a question, skip it. Move on to something that you do understand. You can skip the subject matter. You can skip the passage. So if you don't understand the reading at all, skip it. If you don't understand the question it's asking, skip it. Find something that you do understand. So identify important ideas while reading each passage. So look for ideas that you think might be important, especially in the first and last sentences. And then complete the sentence, fill in the blank with your selected answer. Then read the whole sentence and ask yourself, does this sentence make sense? Does it match the passage? So after you pick an answer, read it back and think back to your passage. Does this make sense or does it not make sense? Is there a better option? And then eliminate incorrect answers. This is something we've probably been talking about since elementary school. But if you know an answer is incorrect, get it out of there right away so you're not even looking at it and focused on it. Then just consider the remaining answers. So if there's 4 choices and you know one right off the bat is just completely wrong, that narrows your choices down to 3 choices. So you're getting better odds of answering. If you can narrow it down to 2 choices, you've got a 50-50 shot of getting it correct, and that's pretty good odds. But as always, try your best. Remember, this is just to see where you're at so we can place you in the correct parts in the app and the software program. I'm giving you a grade for just completing it because I think it's important and I want you guys to take your time on it. And I gave it a high point value because I do value this assignment. I know you're at home. Please refrain from using your technology, from using other resources such as your parents, your siblings, anybody who could be with you. Take it independently because this test won't do you any good, and it won't do me any good if you're not being honest about what you know and what you don't know. Because I'd really like to help you grow as a reader this year. Other than that, that's all we're doing today. So if you finish that, go ahead and keep trying to find a good book. I know I said that last class, but right now in Read 180, we're doing a whole lot of whole group lessons and stuff like that. Next week, we're going to start within the program after everybody's completed our reading inventory. But I know this video is a little bit long. Hopefully you watched the whole thing for my instructions. Have a good weekend.